Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. I had some people asking about this F-18, so I thought I'd just make a quick video. This is a Skymaster. It's an earlier version. I bought it off RC Universe. It was new, unpainted. Oh boy, I had it for a while and just never put it together. But it's a nice jet. I had an incident with a flame out where I actually pulled out a landing gear, but I put a new wood on the rails, and then see, it kind of did a little glass damage, but I put some fiberglass cloth on the inside and fixed it up. Really wasn't hurt that bad in the trailer. It kind of did a little damage to one of the wings. A little spot right there. I put some glue on it. Really just the paint needs touched up. There's nothing else. And I installed the flaps in the wings. This was an earlier version. The flaps were supposed to go in the fuselage. Here, let me mount this on the tripod here. And it did break the elevator servos. One of the elevator servos was completely locked up. But I put, and the other one, the horn was broken. But I put two new 8611s back there, brand new. And it is all fixed. Got a little pilot in the cockpit. He looks pretty good in there, but he's just glued on the stick. There's no actual cockpit. And the elevator servos are working, and they're fixed. I got 8611s back there. I got them thin JRs on the rudder. I can't remember the exact number. They was like $100 a piece too. And I have $84.11s on everything else. I got $84.11s on the retracts, the speed brake, and the brake for the landing gear. But there's a speed brake. It just works that valve and it works off air. But I got $84.11 on the steering. It's down in there. And I got separate air systems for the retracts. That one's for the gear. This one's for the brakes and the speed brakes. There's the air tanks. Smoke pump is in there. It has a 12 channel 2.4 receiver. And there's the switch. There's where you fuel it up right there. And you hook the propane up right here. I got everything for the turbine right here, which makes it easy to work on. I got the ECU, the fuel pump, and the solenoids are right inside right there. And there's where you plug in the ground unit and the light. Tells you what it started. It has a 34-pound BO-Tech. Under that bypass, but it has a 4 hours 23 minutes run time on it, and which ain't nothing for a turbine. And let's see what else. The flap servos used to be up here. Okay, when I first built it, I put them where they're supposed to go, and they just had a bunch of slop in it, and the plane was already painted, and I just didn't like it. So I cut holes and put the flap servos in the wing. That's a much better setup. But I've had this plane for about 2 years, and I really hate to sell it. It's kind of my baby, but I need some stuff to finish the bomber, and I got to buy a big trailer. And anyone interested, I got a couple guys asking me about it, but I'll let this go for $4,500. I'll even bring it to you if you pay for the gas. And if it's real far away, motels. But there it is. And the batteries are up front here. And this is completely ready to fly. If If you got a JR transmitter, all you got to do is bind it. I'll leave the receiver, batteries, everything in it. This Biotech turbine, that is a good running turbine. I bought it brand new. Starts up first time every time. The only time it don't start up the first time is when you drain the fuel completely out, because then that puts fuel lines in it. When I drain the fuel, I drain it from right here. That way it drains it at the whole system. It has a large tank. I made this tank right here. It covers that whole cavity in there. When I got it, it had a little bitty tank on that main, and I wanted to put smoke on it. So I went ahead and made this big old tank. I got the plug for it around here somewhere. And then these tanks are for the smoke. And the smoke system's in it. And this plane is 100% ready to fly. And it still looks good. I know it's got some dings on the bottom of it, but I got this paint at O'Reilly's. They can match it. And if you can do any kind of paint at all, you can touch that up. Just tape it off on the panel lines on the bottom. A little bit of filling, a little sanding, and the bottom will be patched. But myself, I just kind of flew it like it was. I just got lots of flights on it. Flies good. You can see it in one of my early videos. And this has been a good jet. It's plenty fast. I weighed it this morning. Weighs 25 pounds. So fully fueled, you're looking at about 30 pounds. With a 34-pound turbine in it, which means unlimited vertical. And it's fun to fly. It's real smooth, real straight. You can bring this thing in on a 2-foot pass and let go of the sticks. Straight down, straight and level. It really flies nice. I really like it. But I got 2 new jets, and the bomber, and I need the cash. I got to buy a big old trailer, haul this thing around. I want to get that camera set up. I still got more money to spend, and I gotta get me some cash. So I'm willing to part with my baby as long as you'll take care of it and give it a good home. And anyone interested, give me a holler. Until then, we will see you in the shop.